This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast. Hey Betsy.
Marcy. Oh, yeah.
How's it going? Good to see you over FaceTime.
Good to see you, too. I'm pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah.
You know, just hanging out a bunch, cooking a lot more than I ever have in my entire life.
Hanging out and hanging in, man, right?
Hanging out, hanging in, pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, how are you doing?
Good. I did some yard work. Yard work's really hard to do. God bless everyone who does it all the time.
Yeah.
It's hot and dirty outside.
Yeah.
It's nursty.
It's nursty. I did landscaping for one summer for the town of Silverthorne when I was, I think, a sophomore, and it was really fun. But it is like hard work.
Yeah, it's hard.
I rolled a golf cart.
What do you mean you rolled a...
I rolled a golf cart down like the bank of a river and got pinned underneath it. I'm fine. I survived.
I survived.
I survived. We're good.
That's crazy, Betsy. Well, I'm glad that you did survive because that could have been dangerous.
It could have. It could have been bad, but it wasn't. It was fantastic.
It was the best time of my life.
It was the greatest summer.
Well, should we get into some more ghost stories? That's what we're doing, guys. We're just reading your dadgum stories.
Yeah, we are.
Because
we're reading them and we're loving them.
We're having the time of our lives.
It is very much a highlight of my weeks and days of being inside and stuff. It really is so fun to read your stories and scream and get scared.
Yeah, so send them to us. Send it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Hell yeah.
Should we get into it?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
I do want to go first. I was gonna fight you for it. Okay.
Over FaceTime fight.
Yeah, which is just me. I don't know. I guess hanging up. How else do you FaceTime
Yeah,
fight?
pretty much.
Or like
yeah.
put like this. There you go. I'm just putting my finger in front of the camera. Okay. No. This one says, subject entitled, Bar Ghost Story from Kansas City.
Ooh.
Not Kansas City.
Kansas City.
All right. Hello, hosts and guests. Sorry, dude. No guests.
No guests.
Several years ago, I worked as a bartender and a manager at a bar and grill. I closed 5 days a week for years and spent many nights alone after close in the building with the other staff. Well, the other staff had left, and I generally felt at ease there. Although it was pretty unique among my coworkers in that respect, that they felt comfortable. Right. It is a very old building, and there was plenty of scuttlebutt about creepy stuff that went on, and it was generally accepted that it was haunted. One server claimed that when opening the bar, she would often find the preferred seat of one of her old regulars who had passed away faced away from the table, just as he'd positioned it to hold court in that corner of the bar.
Whoa!
Even when she'd closed the night before and knew all the seats were properly set. The owner's general contractor told me that when they were converting an old storage space and loading dock in the back into a performance space, they found pieces of bone and human teeth when breaking up the concrete.
Ew. Oh, shit. That's such a classic, let's bury them in the concrete under the bar.
In the back of the bar,
In the back of the bar. Whoa.
This is weird. There was an African gray parrot that lived in the back office who only had a few vocalizations. The sound of the office phone ringing, the general manager's chronic cough, and a series of 3 whistled notes, which always sounded to me like the first 3 notes of the Fellowship theme from the Lord of the Rings movie.
Oh my God. A parrot?
A parrot.
Oh God.
One night when I was double checking a lock at the opposite side of the building from the office, I heard those exact 3 notes being whistled right behind me, even though I was alone in the building. The most famous of the spooky facts about this place was that it used to be a flea market, and a local serial killer had a booth there in the 70s and 80s called Bob's Bizarre Bazaar, spelled both ways, bizarre and then a bazaar.
Bizarre and bizarre. Whoa.
Where he sold oddities and would serve chili on Sundays or Saturdays. While I'm normally a big sissy when it comes to this kind of stuff, I always felt like whatever it might be, that there must like me because it always had a kind of homey vibe. Sorry, I don't know how to read anymore. No. One night when I was covering a shift for another manager and was in a pretty sour mood because it was a last minute shift covering situation and I was upset about losing my day off. About an hour before close, I got a call from the owner telling me that he forgot to put a note in the manager's log about a hood cleaning he'd scheduled for that night. So I'd have to stay there while they cleaned the exhaust fans and ducts over the grills and fryers. It's usually a pretty quick operation lasting about an hour, but I was short on patience as this was already supposed to be my day off. I finished my closing duties and waited for the hood cleaners to arrive. After about an hour of playing pinball by myself, I called the company to see if perhaps the owner was mistaken about the date of the cleaning. They assured me that the crew was on the way and apologized for the delay. I poured myself a beer and started a shot, hoping to improve my mood. When the crew knocked on the door, I only recognized one of the crew, and he apologized, explaining that he was training a new crew and that the previous job had taken longer than expected. Oh, great. At this point, I'd been at work on my day off for over 10 hours, so I poured myself another round and started to stewing. I mean, I was seriously angry. About an hour passed as I sat at the bar. Then the crew chief came to the bar and asked me who else was in the building. I told him nobody but the crew and myself. He says he thought he saw someone in the storage room and heard something moving around, and that one of his guys said he heard people talking in one of the private rooms. Now, this is odd because I turned off the breakers for everywhere except the kitchen and the bar. Most of the building was and most of the building was dark, and the TVs and jukebox were all powered down. So I turned everything back on and did a sweep to make sure there wasn't somebody lurking around. Nobody. So I turned the breakers back off and returned to the bar to resume drinking. Yeah, you gotta.
You got it, man.
Another hour passed, and it was getting very late, and I was getting very drunk. I went out front to smoke a cigarette, and all I could think was, I wish these guys would just hurry the fuck up. Suddenly, I heard the guy power washing the vent on the roof scurrying down the ladder. When he got to the bottom, he looked spooked and asked me if the place was haunted. I shrugged and told him some people think so. He told me that while he was finishing power washing the exhaust, he thought he heard someone behind him and figured it was the crew chief. So he asked if everything looked all right. But when he turned, no one was there, but he heard a low, raspy voice uttered, "I don't care, just hurry the fuck up."
What?
He got another new guy to help him get the equipment down, and they wrapped up pretty quick after that. Sometimes I wonder what exactly made that night so eventful. Were the ghosts annoyed at losing their quality alone time? Maybe they just didn't like these new strangers in their bar. Was it my slowly building drunken rage that somehow spurred the spooks to antagonize the innocent cleaning crew? Or maybe an angry spirit was influencing me. Perhaps the parrot was more talented than we thought and escaped to cause mischief and yell at people.
Oh my God.
What do y'all think? I left that job about 6 months later and never really experienced much else.
Whoa.
You're both so funny, and I love listening to you read and react to spooky stories. I'm a big fan of spooky podcasts, and your crossover episode with Bigfoot Collectors Club was the most hyped I've been about spooky pod since Ryan Singer interviewed Jim Harold.
Nice.
I hope you enjoy this one. Sorry if it was a little long-winded. Nolan. Oh, Nolan.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you, Nolan.
You.
I want to know more about the serial killer
Who made chili on Saturdays?
who made chili on Saturdays. That's wild. Like, yeah, something is up. Especially that idea of like it was a flea market. It was a bunch of these things where it's like, yeah, there's definitely, and I definitely believe that there's the ghost of that one customer.
Yeah, who was like, this is how I like to sit, and no one's gonna stop me.
You know what would be so scary? Like that parrot.
Yeah.
I was had the parrot heard the like Lord of the Rings song from a ghost and started repeating it.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't that be a fun like device in a horror movie of like, here's my parrot. They say they do my cough and they do my laugh, and then you come home and they're like, I'm going to kill you, or something like that. Wouldn't that be scary?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
If you were like, I'll like your parent, you're like, I can't teach it more stuff. I've been trying for years, and then
Forever.
you come home and your parent's like, what up, pussy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hi, pussy.
I don't know why.
What ghost told you to say that?
Why a ghost say that?
Pussy.
It's just confusing to a bird.
Ooh, that is spooky.
Now, what do you think about the guy on the roof hearing what he was thinking?
That's like different realms. Like that is fun.
Yeah,
And I'm just like, do you think a ghost was kind of like, hey, I hear you. I'll make them move faster.
I have said this before, and you hated the theory, but I've heard from other people that not other people. I've heard from like psychics or whatever say that sometimes when you're drunk, that kind of leaves you open. But also, what if it leaves you open not only to have something come in, but to have part of you go out?
Ew, that's spooky. I mean, in this case, it feels like that.
Yeah, and it was like, it wasn't
kind of fucking loosening up and being like, I'm fucking pissed, man.
Yeah, and then part of your consciousness just sort of like goes to tell the person, like, hurry the fuck.
Oh my God. That's too crazy.
It's too crazy, but is it just crazy enough to work?
It just might work. Ooh, I like that.
Thank you, Nolan. All right.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. Okay, are you ready?
Betsy, I'm ready as heck.
It is entitled Ghost Mom Update Party Edition.
Party!
Woo! So this is a little update. Good day, Betsy and Marcy, Australia. And Mum instead of Mom, Australia. You guys already read my first email on the pod, which was so exciting. So you absolutely don't need to read this one, too.
Okay,
If you do,
goodbye.
okay, fine. Fuck you. If you do, though, please don't use my name. Deal. But also, it feels weird to keep referring to my mom as a ghost mom, so you can call her Kate.
Oh.
Anyway, I thought you would enjoy this update. In my last email, I said that Kate had been pretty quiet lately, but she's been very around, basically since I sent the email. I guess we all like to be acknowledged. Hell yeah.
We do.
So at first, I was actually kind of freaked out because both my dog and my cat kept staring at the empty spaces next to me and getting kind of fluffed up / protective.
Oh.
And I thought maybe there was a stranger danger ghost in my house, so I was getting a bit freaked out. But then, after about a week of this, I recognized her perfume, so I said, "Hi, Mom," out loud. And since then, the pets have chilled out. My cat even purrs when he stares at the empty spaces now.
Aww.
Oh, I thought that just was that until last weekend. Quick backstory. My dad and I have a tradition. In March, on the anniversary of Kate's death, we drink whiskey. And on her birthday, on the 28th of September, we drink champagne. If it's a weekday, then we usually just do this in our separate houses. But if these days are on a weekend, then we get together and have a blowout.
Oh, that's really cool.
I love that.
Me too.
My husband and my new stepmom join us now too, although she was away this weekend. I promise the numbers are important. So last Saturday, my husband and I got to Dad's house. He let us in, and the three of us walked down the corridor to the kitchen and living room. When we got there, Dad looked really confused, and when we asked him what was wrong, he said that he'd put the champagne bottle and 3 flutes on the table for us all. But now there were 4 flutes sitting on the table. We didn't really think it was a big deal, and we were just joking around about it, i.e. now that he's an old 55-year-old, he's losing his mind, etc. And then my husband said, well, maybe Kate's just trying to join the party. As soon as he finished the sentence, the champagne cork popped out of the bottle. None of us were near it, so we did the only logical thing. Dad poured 3 flutes. Sorry, Mom, can't be wasting the French bubbles. And we raised them and sang happy birthday to her. Anyway, I just thought you might like to know about my party ghost, Mom. Loving the pod so much as always.
Oh my God.
Holy shit. I love that so much.
Oh my God, I got little happy chills. That's so cool.
I love a happy chill.
Happy chill.
Happy chill.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Ghost Mom Kate. She loves
That
the party.
Incredible.
Also, I like just drinking different things for the different days. Like, let's celebrate her.
too.
And then the whiskey's like, let's fucking get drunk. Who cares? You know?
Yeah, I love that. That's like, wow, that is so cool.
I love that. Thank you for sending that update.
Thank you I know, I'm just so happy about that.
Now-
She definitely wanted to join the party.
Do you think that since being played and probably hearing her story read by us at some point, if the listener played it, you know, I assume since she knows we used it on air, that maybe the mom was like, oh, well, if you are, you know, receptive, I'm around, baby.
Then I'm around. Yeah. I love that,
Yeah.
Marcy. I think maybe of just kind or like, telling the story and stuff would be like, oh, okay. Yeah, let's do this. Here's my perfume. I'm going to play with your pets. And we're going to fucking rage.
Wow.
On my birthday.
On my birthday.
I love that so much.
Oh, that's really fun. Yeah, I loved it. All right.
That made me very happy.
I sent you an email so you could see the pictures that are along with this next one. So
Oh, fantastic.
this one is a subject entitled Ghost Hunting at Ripa Villa Plantation in Spring Hill, Tennessee.
Whoa, okay.
Ripa Villa.
Ripa Villa.
Hi, Betsy and Marcy. I love listening to your podcast in the mornings on my commute to work. Fun.
Thank you.
I live in the middle of Tennessee where a lot of Civil War history has been preserved.
Oh, yeah.
Every year, my best friend and I do some form of quote unquote ghost tour here for the past 10 years around Halloween weekend. We've done the downtown Nashville ghost walking tour a couple of times, the ghost hearse tour, riding in a convertible hearse with a tour guide.
Hell yeah.
The Bell Witch Cave tour at night.
Ooh, spooky. I want
really
to go
spooky,
there.
yes.
That's so scary.
Cemetery tours, walking ghost tours of local smaller towns, and several plantation home ghost tours.
Awesome.
I've never really experienced anything until possibly last night's ghost tour of Ripa Villa Plantation in Spring Hill. So,
oh, shit.
I've been to this house dozens of times, taking pictures of the grounds during the day, shopping in the gift shop, and hearing tour guides tell their stories. So, obviously, I had to do this tour this year on Halloween.
Oh, fun!
There were paranormal investigators with us on the tour, sharing their experiences while we were walking through the house. I took pictures with my phone camera, no flash, because I'm a skeptic and believe all orbs or specks of dust with the flash. When I got home, I texted my friend the pics from the tour since I like taking pictures of everything, and she noticed something in a few of my pictures. Not sure if these are legit orbs or what. The paranormal investigators called the twinkles, but wanted to share them with you gals. I shook it off as something to do with my camera until she pointed out that they aren't in the same location in each picture. And the rooms were super dimly lit with faux candle lanterns. Let me know what you think. Pics attach. The paranormal team also played us EVP recordings that put all the TV paranormal investigation shows to shame. Voices, footsteps, a piano playing in an empty room, whistling were all very clearly heard and recognizable on the recordings. The team also does overnight investigations and invited people to join them from one of their monthly events. I'm planning on attending one in the future. Hope you ladies get a chance to come to one of the investigations here. The ghosts seem friendly and like to say hi and whistle. So many whistling goats. Thanks for the heart.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for the hard work you put into these podcasts. Christina picks. Okay, so the first pick, and I'll post them with this. Yes.
Yeah,
I was just reading. So the first pic says downstairs in the foyer looking up the stairs. So if you see at the bottom, there are these two little lights, right?
Green things.
Little green things.
They're like little green things?
Yeah. And the second pic downstairs looking to the study of Nathaniel Shears. Nathaniel Shears' husband. Sorry, I'm just reading the things.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nathaniel Shears' husband, builder of the home, which is also apparently the most haunted part of the house. Susan McKissick Shears, homeowner, died in this room. The room also served as part of a hospital for the Civil War. So sorry. Go for it.
God. No, I see it.
Here's my question, and maybe you guys listening know this. So I think with the newer iPhones, especially like the 10 and up, I noticed this little glare that comes from the lens. No matter, it always happens if you are taking a photo of something with any other light, like even a sunset or whatever.
Really?
There's like, and it could be because there's like multiple, I should look at my phone. There's like, my phone is the XR, so it doesn't have multiple lenses, but it's like some kind of like reflection off of, because like, but I don't know if that's what this is, because this looks very specific.
Green? They're the same color.
Yeah.
At first it was like, oh, is it part of the... But then it's like, they are different.
They are...
The third one looks like it's like moving up.
Yes. The third one is, let's see, this one is taken upstairs in the family room in between the bedrooms. Ooh. So... The third one that's on the table, essentially? Or did I send them out of order?
Oh, maybe out of order. Wait, what's the first one? Up the stairs?
The first one is looking up the stairs, and there's a lantern on the landing. And then the second one is like this great room with a lamp in the far distance, and then another lantern in the corner. I mean, not corner, in the center of the room. And then the third one is... this
at the table.
Yes, and there's a light on a wall down the stairs, and then there's a unlit lantern on the thing. But
yes,
I'm so torn as to like, I think this is an iPhone weirdness.
Whoa, you think so?
Just because I've seen it on my own photos, and I've seen it in like Kim Kardashian West videos.
Oh, shit. Do they look like these green ones?
They are specifically almost always located on the lower right-hand side of images.
Oh, my.
So...
And these are...
But
I don't know.
I would love to be told differently, so I'm asking listeners to set me straight.
Fucking come at her.
Come at me.
Come at Marcy.
Tell me that I don't know shit.
Whoa. I mean, you could be right. I have an old iPhone, so I don't know.
It's so crazy.
Mine's perfect.
You know what? In that way, I think the old iPhones actually are great because I had the one that you had I had it for years and I was like, I'm going to upgrade. And, it just costs $1,000. It's not that much better.
Yikes.
Yikes indeed.
I mean, I don't know. It is a very specific... But the middle one is wild looking.
The one
like that looks specific, the one in the living room.
Yeah, that like bright green
looks like poltergeist shit.
Yeah, you're right. Because the other ones have sort of like a double prong aspect to them. Do you see?
Yeah.
And the other one is the one you're talking about is more of like a quarter of a circle, right?
Yeah.
Or like the outline, yeah.
They all feel. I don't know, man.
Hey guys,
They all seem like they're moving. I don't know how light works.
No, and I don't know.
I don't know science. I don't believe in science.
It's bad for you.
It's bad.
It's
no, I don't understand. Like I understand stuff reflects. Wow, I don't know.
I don't know either, and I would love to hear what listeners think about it too. Like,
but it is interesting of like looking at the source of light.
Yeah.
Where the light's coming from, but like
I don't know.
I don't know. This is blowing my mind. Yeah, listeners, let Marcy have it. Really flood her
or if
social media.
Yeah, hit me up, Marcy Lane on Twitter, Marcy Lane 2 on Instagram. But I'm going to post these pictures and I would love to hear what you think because I don't know. I don't know.
And if your phones are like that, let us know because that might help solve. I want to see if photo. Because I feel with flash, that shit, orbs are everywhere.
Yes, but I think like she was saying, she took it without flash. And I've noticed that just if in front of the camera, anywhere that the camera would be taking the photo, there is another source of light. That is when I'm like, oh, there's going to be a little green shimmery thing.
Wow. Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see what people say.
We shall see. That's fun looking at old creepy houses, though.
Oh my God, I love it. I mean, plantations have such like a dark, bad history, and maybe they should all be bulldozed. But until they are, I love a walkthrough with
of a spooky
with something scary.
Should we go do an overnight one?
I would. You know what? Whenever this fucking pandemic is over and we have a vaccine, because I think the next year is going to be tough. We're going to get it handled. But when this is over and there's a vaccine and we can go places, I think we should actually like make a goal to do a lot of these things we've said we were going to.
Yeah. I'm in. Okay. Let's do it.
Like, we'll just do like a short little tour and fucking go for it.
And go get scared. I can't wait. Okay, I'm in.
Wait. Okay.
Okay, I got one.
Do it.
Witch dog, private cemeteries, and hometown castle.
Woo, woo, woo.
Holy shit. Okay. Hi, Marcy and Betsy. In the spirit of Halloween, I figured I would share some spooky stories. Totally down for whenever y'all read this. Keep it spooky all year. Am I right? You're damn right. All year's Halloween. If Halloween gets canceled, I'm going to be so bummed.
Halloween can never be canceled in your heart. Yes.
Thank you. That's where it all is in the heart. Okay, so here we go. Here's the first one. I was feeling a bit sick the other night, so I took some sleepy sinus medication before bed. Hell yeah, dude. That's in that thing. I slept like a baby at first, but then I started to have wild lucid dreams within dreams. DWD, dreams within dreams. In one of them, I was visited by my dog. My dog is staying with my parents while I live abroad, and even in the DWD, I knew her visit was weird. I was inconsolable, and I kept yelling, "Why are you here?" I hugged her, and I could actually feel her fur and her shape in my hands. God. In the morning, I texted my mom about it and demanded a picture to confirm my pup's safety. My mom sent me the most precious, candid picture of my dog lounging on the floor with of my dog lounging on the floor with my dog.
My dad, maybe?
Oh, my dad lounging on the floor with my dog. That is correct. With him petting her giant pit bull face and her nose approximately 2 inches. Their noses approximately 2 inches apart. Cute. She then sent me a follow-up message that started, "It's very strange that you said that. The previous night, my cousin's dog started stumbling and was very suddenly diagnosed with a brain tumor.
Oh, no.
He was set to be put down the next day. So I'm now grappling with the knowledge that my dog is a dimension-traveling witch and was trying to warn me about the sad news and reassure me that she was healthy, as this surely would have made me anxious about her health since she is getting up there in age. Even holding her in a dream was a comfort." Oh, side note, my dad may or may not believe that my dog is the reincarnation of his mother. Oh,
I love that.
I love that too. What do you think that is?
The dog, I mean, must be like some kind of like
Something was in the air, man.
dream imagery sort of thing, you know?
Yeah. I hope her dog's a traveling dog.
Witch dog.
How did she put a dimension traveling witch?
Witch
I
dog.
hope so.
I love a witch
Okay, here's
dog.
the second one.
Okay.
You ready? Another one about Tennessee.
Oh.
Whoa, something in the air. Okay, I grew up on a sizable farm in rural Tennessee. At the base of a hill on the farm, about a 15-minute walk from the house, there were 2 small cemeteries with 20 to 30 headstones, each dating from the 1800s. Ew.
Ooh.
As a creepy child, I was born on Halloween, boo. Oh, cool. I used to sit in the cemeteries and write information from the headstones in a notebook. That's very creepy,
I love
child.
it. That's some good creeping.
That's very good creeping, little kid. The only things I remember are that buttercups grew there and nowhere else on the entire farm. The name Lily... okay, here we go. The only things I remember are that buttercups grew there and nowhere else on the entire farm, the name Lily Bell, and a gravestone with one date, presumably a baby. I never found any 19th century artifacts or experienced anything spooky, but my dad claims to have woken up in the night and seen a woman floating across his bedroom, and that she also sat on his back and immobilized him. Probably sleep paralysis, sure, but my brother was childhood friends with the boy whose family lived there before us, and he also said that he saw the old woman. Ew, I hate it. That's from her. I also hate that. That's nasty. Okay, and number 3. There's a creepy old house that is locally known as the Castle in my town. That's neat.
I love
A
it.
few years ago, while I was home from grad school, my dad called me and asked if I wanted to check it out while he was helping his friend do some renovations on it. Holy shit.
That's
Yet again, I
primetime
didn't get
ghosts,
any-
though, right?
That is so good.
You're-
Renovations.
You're begging for a ghost.
You're begging for it. If you are begging for a ghost and you want to see one bad, renovate something old or your house or whatever.
Yes.
Yet again, I didn't get any chills or experience anything, but the people who lived there said it was for sure haunted. Here is a picture.
Ooh.
I'm gonna send it to you, Marcy.
Okay.
That's haunted for sure.
Ooh. Oh, I love that.
I mean, it's beautiful, but it is spooky as shit. We're
I-
talking like
yeah.
green stuff growing on it.
Just a fully stone building with a That's cool.
Where like in the summer it stays cool, but also in the winter it's fucking freezing.
Yeah.
But there's probably a big old fireplace.
Yeah. It's called the Pulaski Castle.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
That's very cool.
That's
Ew, but it looks spooky as shit.
Oh yeah. Hella scary.
Hella scary.
Should we take a quick break?
Let's do it.
Okay, we are
And we're back. We're here.
We're here to fuck things up.
Yeah.
All right, we got another Southern email. Okay, we've had 2 from Tennessee so far, right?
Yeah, 2 from Tennessee. Where's this one from?
This is entitled "A Crap Ton of Paranormal Happenings in Pascagoula, Mississippi."
Ooh.
And then in parentheses, it says, "A must read for real."
Oh, okay.
Also, I'm very proud that I can say Pascagoula with no problem because I'm a Southern girl too.
Have you been there at all?
Yeah, I've been through Pascagoula. It's just spelled crazy. It's Pascagoula.
You lost me at P, man.
Pascagoula. Okay.
Pascagoula.
Pascagoula.
Pass the gula, please.
Yum, the gula.
I love gula. We have it every Christmas.
Okay. My gula butts. Okay. Hello, Betsy and Marcy. Let me start off by saying your podcast is truly the best podcast ever. It says it in all caps. So,
holy shit.
And I listen to at least 3 episodes a day. That's a lot.
Awesome.
It helps me on my long work trips and as I travel pretty much all week, every week for 7 to 8 months of the year.
Whoa.
What does she do?
Wow.
What do you do? Okay. Anyway, enough of my fangirling as I have a lot to share with you about paranormal happenings in my hometown of Pascagoula, Mississippi.
Nice.
And if this email does not end up being too long, I'll share a little bit about some sensitivity to the paranormal that I may or may not possess.
Awesome.
Then she gives a warning about how long it is. Okay. The 3 main paranormal features of Pascagoula are the Longfellow House,
spooky already.
the
That's an awful name.
Longfellow, the Pascagoula alien abduction.
Whoa.
And the legend of the Singing River. I'll attach links so you can read more about each. I won't. Thank you, though. Thank you. I'm not going to read anymore. All right. The Longfellow House. The Longfellow House, also known as Bellevue, is a beautiful house on the beach of my hometown built around 1850. It was a plantation, a girls' school, a private home, a hotel, and now finally a private residence again. We call it the Longfellow House because while Henry Wadsworth Longfellow was staying there, there are numerous stories about slaves haunting the home. And one story I always heard growing up was about a blood stain of a murdered slave on the 3rd floor of the home that will always reappear no matter how many times the carpet is cleaned or even changed.
Oh, God.
It was built by a slave owner who, along with his family, horribly mistreated the slaves. It is said that their spirits are the ones haunting the house. Between glasses shattering, employees getting slapped, and an invisible ballroom parties, it definitely gives one, quote, a funny feeling. Oh,
that sounds like the Haunted Mansion, the ballroom.
Yeah, yes, like parties. You know what?
Yes.
I will say this. Good for them. Good for them for slapping people.
Slap the shit out of them.
Slap the shit out of even if they're not the people who enslaved you, fucking slap whoever you want. Have a party.
Like, hey, look at this stain. Look at what you fucking did to a human.
Oh God! Like I said, would it be better to tear everything down, or is it better to remember and people stop calling plantations and call them like a House of Horror, sort of? That's not a good name.
House of Horror sounds too fun.
It's not a good name.
That's
realized
what I want to go to.
As soon as I said it, it's not good, and it's not keeping anyone away. Okay.
Whoa.
Now, the Pascagoula alien abduction. Okay.
Holy shit.
In 1973, 2 Ingalls shipyard workers, Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker Jr., told authorities that they had been abducted by aliens. The 2 had gone fishing after work at an abandoned boat launch and were still there after the sun went down. Which is very scary, Betsy.
That's so scary.
Being on the water after dark is scary because the water's so vast.
creatures are in there that we still don't even know.
I mean, at least in
exist.
Pascagoula, it's at least the Gulf of Mexico. So, like, you're not likely to go out to Farsi, but even still.
I mean, who knows? But there are creatures that wait for nighttime
to
come out and fucking eat you.
Eat Southerners. Okay. Hickson said that he heard a kind of zipping sound and then saw a blue flashing light. They both saw a long object with a little dome on top. They say as it hovered just above the ground, 3 small creatures emerged. The aliens grabbed them with pincer-type claws and pulled them toward the object where they were floating. Both men claim they were subjected to a physical examination by unidentified tools. Then they were back on the dock where they started. They ran for help. Each one had a puncture wound in one arm.
What?
Literally, no one believed them. People thought they were lying or drunk, but they were genuinely so scared. It was national news.
Whoa.
A quote, UFO investigator flew down and said their story checked out. Most people blamed hallucinations. Hickson recounted the experience to anyone who would listen. He went on Johnny Carson and Dick Cavett. He published a book in 1983.
Hell yeah.
Hickson passed away in 2011. However, Parker was just 18 when it happened. He was hiding for years and published his own book in 2018. After the ridicule and disbelief, the joke was on the haters. My hometown just recently dedicated a marker to the 2 men and the event that went through. They went through, with Parker being present at the dedication. Oh, that's cool. To make the end of the story even sweeter, new witnesses emerged, confirming that they saw an unidentified flying object with flashing blue lights going up and down the Pascagoula River that night.
Whoa.
They kept it secret because of the ridicule Hickson and Parker faced for all those years.
Yeah.
On Saturday, the
Wow.
riverbank where the men said the close encounter happened got a historical marker, calling it one of the best documented cases of alien abduction.
Oh.
That's really cool.
That's a nice ending.
Yeah.
That they felt okay after aliens poking them, and that in the end people were like, you know what? We believe you. And then a bunch of people being like, yeah, we saw it too.
But only after the
we
one
saw it
person
too.
died.
I know.
But the other person's okay.
I know. You know, sometimes it takes humans a big thing to be like, oh, wait, actually.
Oh, actually, you're not crazy.
Yeah, actually. Oh, yeah.
I meant to say that we saw it too, and you're not crazy, but I forgot.
But I forgot for like
dang it,
47 years.
dang
I'm
it.
sorry.
Sushi.
Oh.
Okay, this is the legend of the Singing River. Don't worry. It says, don't worry. This is not another Indian Burial Ground story. Thank you.
All right.
The Singing River that runs right through my town has several musical and strange noises that residents can hear at night. While there are a lot of legends involving mermaids, sirens, and the like, the one I heard growing up was a tragic love story involving indigenous people of the area.
Whoa.
Okay, Altama, the chief of Pascagoula, was in love with Enola, a Biloxi? Maybe a Biloxi is the name of a tribe. I never even thought of it. A Biloxi who was already promised to the chief of the Biloxi. Oh, that makes sense?
Yeah,
Okay.
there it is.
Altama and Enola chose each other despite the plans in place. In response, the Biloxi made war on the Pascagoula, killing and taking them as slaves for the decision that they made. The Pascagoula were outnumbered and feared what the future held for them. Loyal to their chief, they decided as a group that it would be better to die at their own hand than become slaves.
Oh, yeah.
In the afterworld, they would be reunited and live in a perfect world. Altama and Enola and the Pascagoula people chose to drown themselves in the river, and while singing their death song, they joined hands and walked into the waters. Oh my God. As the legends say, you can hear this song on the singing river today. Oh,
whoa.
My God. I got such chills from that.
Whoa.
Also, I feel so stupid for living down there so long and not realizing that obviously Biloxi and Pascagoula were probably like names of like, I forget so much that like all of our names that are like so hard to spell and pronounce, or like they're probably like they have history. Yeah.
That's a lot. Yeah, a lot of places are like, what is this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's a reason.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have, this is like 3 emails in one.
Hell yeah.
Bonus, my own personal paranormal powers.
Yes, give it to us.
I love it, Hannah. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Sorry, that was a lot about my hometown, but my hometown is unique and a little spooky for sure. There must be something in the water because I believe I have some of the clairvoyant sensitivity, a really strong sense of intuition, whatever you want to call it. I have always had a special sense of seeing or feeling things before they happened.
Whoa.
It all started when I had a dream about my friend and her new hairdo. Yes, it's as funny as it sounds. Feel free to crack up. Over Christmas break,
I love that.
I had a premonition about your hair. So over Christmas break of my freshman year of college, I had a dream about my friend while I was back home for the holiday. My friend had cute and sassy short natural hair and always had that hairstyle. In my dream, she decided to change her hairstyle to beautiful long locks. Not out of the ordinary by any means, but still weird because she loves her hair just the way it is. The next morning, I text my friend group something along the lines of, LOL, I just had a dream that blank changed her hair. Hair for once, ain't that weird? After a few seconds, my friend responded with Hannah and then proceeded to send a picture of the exact style I had dreamed.
Whoa.
I had not talked to her for a week or so before. She had her hair done literally the day of my dream. We freaked out a bit, but mainly joked about how I was a prophet of beauty.
I love that.
We kept it between us as it was a joke at first. While that event was more comical / trivial, there were more instances that became more serious over time and made me really think about what abilities I had within me. The summer after the hair incident, I kept having this dream over and over. I was in my car turning off of this certain section in the highway, and as I turned, the front of my car kept getting hit and crushed. Nothing happened to me, but the front of the car was damaged in the same way over and over, as if the dream was almost on a loop. I thought nothing about it, as that's the way I went to work, so I figured my brain was just making stuff up. The next morning, I was getting lunch with my mom and grandparents at work, which involves turning off of that intersection. Although we got out of the intersection just fine. As soon as we got in the parking lot, the front of my grandparents' car was hit the exact way and with the exact same damage that I had dreamed about in my dream. That was too freaky for me to laugh about, and I began taking my dreams and my gut more seriously. Another incident happened in January of my sophomore year. I was a mentor, which meant I live with freshmen on campus to help navigate their freshman year. One night we were under a thunderstorm watch. Very normal for the college I went to, so nothing to be concerned for, as we all knew the protocols. As my roommate and I were trying to go to sleep, I had this searing heat go all the way across my diaphragm. I've never felt heat like this before. I knew it wasn't a cramp or anything normal. My gut told me that this pain was something trying to signal me. I knew that the weather was about to get worse and worse very quickly. I woke up my roommate and told her to get ready to go downstairs, and immediately texted my RA telling her the same. She said there was no tornado warning or anything, so we did not need to go. I texted her and told her, trust me, we need to wake people up and go downstairs now.
What?
Barely 2 seconds after I texted her, I began gathering supplies for downstairs, and we got severe weather alerts telling us tornadoes had touched the ground. As soon as the alert hit my phone, the pain went away. The tornado that my gut knew about ended up tearing apart another college campus 5 minutes down the road from ours. My dreams and gut feelings.
I hope it was their rival.
Yeah.
Got him.
Got the Jaguars.
Pranked you. Whoa.
My dreams and gut feelings have not been as severe since then, but I still believe in them and myself. I make sure to pay attention to my gut and signs around me, as I never know when it's going to happen again.
Wow.
I also have a lot of deja vu and excessive amount, which is another topic for another day. Based on my personal beliefs and talking about it with close friends, I sometimes wonder if it's a gift from God. Again, based on my own personal beliefs, whatever it is, whatever it's called, it's always something I've kept pretty close until now. I hope you enjoy this very, very, very long email and personal stories. Even if you think I'm a little goofy or fake, thank you for providing an entertaining and safe space to make this easy for me and so many others to share our stories. Please keep on with the spooky stories and keep on trying not to crap my pants. Best, Hannah. I loved that long email. I loved it a lot.
I loved it. Whoa. Do you think that deja vu plays into her being sensitive?
I mean, I think that feeling that you have, like the dreams and the deja vu, I feel like it's all very linked when you're like, I dreamed about this. Or even the deja vu that I can never tell when I have deja vu. I'm like, am I just going crazy? Or just,
I
I
have it every once in a while, but it's always very mundane stuff where it's like, oh, I've eaten this exact same thing. Deja vu. But yeah, I do think it's all kind of linked.
Yeah.
That's so wild. It's perfect heightening too of like friend's hair, a car crash, fender bender, everybody's fine, and then a fucking tornado.
Absolutely. And even when it's like not like the tornado was not going to hit them specifically, but just like the general, like knowing that like something's going on.
Yeah, that your body's like, hey, get up. Something's up.
Like we're pretty far. Let's see. We're recording this on April 15th, just to give people an idea where we are with the
tax day, but not really.
Yeah, you got an extension. I did, like, my brother-in-law works in Tokyo, so like I knew kind of ahead of time when the pandemic was starting in Asia. Like I kind of had a heads up because he was sent home in January, right?
Oh yeah, okay.
But I was just like looking through, I was like, when is the last time I went grocery shopping? So I was looking through my bank statements and like I had not gone grocery shopping, and I went on March 10th, right?
Yeah.
And that's about a week before we got a lockdown.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I've had to get like just fresh produce and stuff, but I've been so lucky. I've had everything I need. Like I didn't have to stock up on anything. I didn't stock up when people were panicking. I had so much toilet paper. I had been getting twice the amount since January.
Oh, yeah.
It's so weird because I would be like,
do you think it's because of your brother-in-law?
I think it sent like a little thing to be like, oh, this could happen here. Although he was sent home because they were like, it probably won't hit America like it is here.
Yeah, because we're trying to stop it.
But regardless, I was like, all the things that like I didn't know yet to hoard. I wasn't hoarding. I was just like, oh, well, I'll get 2 packs when I go.
Yeah.
And so I had been doing that with paper towels and stuff. And like, and I was like, wow, it's so crazy that I just was like, had what I needed instead of having to like go out and do, it was just like a weird thing, which maybe is not the same.
That's so interesting.
But I was like, it was just very lucky for me that I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Good thing I got. Don't come rob me from toilet paper, guys. By the time you hear this, I'll be out.
Marcy's got some.
I will have to eventually go to the grocery store.
Yeah, we always buy bulk toilet paper and paper towels.
You gotta.
So
now I'm never gonna make fun of an extreme couponer ever again.
No,
they know what they're doing.
None of us can. None of us are able to.
No. All right. You got one for me?
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, of course.
Here's another south.
Ooh.
Louisiana And
That's
Mexico,
where I'm from, but
scary
not
places. No, you're not. Okay. Okay, here we go. Hi, Betsy and Marcy. Let me start by saying I love your podcast.
Thank you.
I'm to the point where I'd rather listen to your podcast than watch TV. I'm obsessed. Holy shit. Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you
very
so much.
much.
That means, oh my God, okay.
Then TV, please.
TV, yeah. Excuse me. It's
people.
because of that.
TV.
I have a few different stories to share, and I've been thinking about emailing in for a while, but wasn't even sure where to start or what all to tell you. So I'll start with my own personal stories and then tell my husband's.
Ooh.
My story honestly isn't as awesome as my husband's. So if you share one on your pod, his would be best. We're sharing them all.
We're doing them
Don't
both.
you worry. Okay, my story is set in Louisiana. My mom's side of the family is from Monroe, Louisiana. Do you know that place?
I
Marcy
do know
knows
Monroe.
it.
It's not like near me, but I know where it is.
Okay. Yeah.
It's kind of like
So-
in between like Baton Rouge and Texas. It's like right in the middle.
And she writes, I live in Texas.
Oh, okay.
So when we went to visit family, we would stay with my aunt right in the middle.
Yeah.
My aunt has always been a little different, but this trip proved how strange she really is, LOL.
I mean, you've heard of a crazy aunt before. She is the craziest.
I'm my niece's crazy aunt,
yeah.
for sure.
I'm the crazy aunt for
They're
sure.
like, you just play all day long?
What?
I'm like,
Why-
yeah. Yeah, I fuck around. Like, I had to make a decision to not go skiing so I could go to Universal Studios
Wait,
one day.
I was wrong. It's way north of Baton Rouge, but even
So Marcy didn't know, guys. So really destroy her on social medias. Let her
know,
have it about
this is-
not knowing Monroe.
you want to know something dumb? I always get Monroe and Lake Charles confused, and I don't know why, guys. I'm a
You
stupid
idiot.
I'm a stupid idiot. I've been.
There's so many places in like Colorado where people are like, "Do you know that?" I'm like, "Huh?
I think so.
No,
nope.
of course not."
I've
I
also
don't know.
at this point been gone from Louisiana longer than I lived there.
Yeah, holy shit!
So-
Isn't that wild to think about?
It's really weird to get old as hell.
It's so crazy to get old as shit, but it's fun.
It's fun. It's been fun.
It's all very fun. Way more fun than
not
being
kidding.
not
Yeah.
being pouring in my 20s,
Oh
early
my
20s,
God, yes.
struggling every. But that was still fun.
Yeah, it
but
was still
this
fun.
is even more like, whoa.
Wow.
Like we could go on a trip to a haunted thing if we wanted to.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Enough jibber jabbering from us. Okay. Not too long after arriving to her house, which was a newer house she was renting, she told us about the ghost that she lives with. Ew. She told us that that a few years ago, a 16-year-old boy named Paul had been crushed by a tree outside of the house, and that his ghost had always stayed around. She casually said, he moves our shoes around sometimes. No worries. Oh my gosh.
No biggie.
No biggie, whatever. I was around 12 years old at this time, so it scared the shit out of me. That night, once my little sister and little cousin went to sleep, my aunt wanted to play with a Ouija board. Bad idea. Aunt, come on now. My mom has always been into this stuff too, so she was on board, Ouija board, with playing. So she's on Ouija board with playing. When we tried to play, nothing happened, which I was relieved about. After that, they were in a scary mood, so we watched the movie The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
That is
Terrifying for
very
me.
scary.
Yeah.
It's very scary, and it just is like actual like a true story about a child who got tortured to death, possibly. Yeah.
It's very horrifying, especially 12 years old. That would have fucked me up forever, but I would have loved it. Okay, by the time we had to go to bed, I was scared out of my mind.
Right.
I felt like I was being watched, and I didn't sleep at all. My aunt, mom, and I all slept in the living room that night, and they didn't even let me have a nightlight. The living room was pitch black, and my eyes stayed open wide all night.
Mm-hmm.
The weirdest part of that night is that almost exactly 3 a.m., a loud crash came from inside the room where my little sister and cousin were sleeping. They both came running in, and my cousin said, "It was Paul, it was Paul." My aunt went to check it out. One of her decorations in her room had been knocked down and broke. My aunt again casually said he must not have liked the questions we asked on the Ouija board and sent my cousin and sister back to bed.
Oh, you know what?
Go back in. Go. We asked him some fucked up shit, so go back to where he knows how to knock
You
stuff
know
down.
what? We probably antagonized the ghost who's real. Good night.
Good night. You're gonna lock you in from the outside. Yay! Needless to say, I didn't sleep that whole night.
Okay.
The next morning, I still felt as though I was being watched, and I told my mom there was no way I was staying another night. We ended up going to my grandma's house. Thank God my aunt is crazy. LOL. One more of my stories that also kept me from sleeping all night. One night, a few years ago, I went out for drinks with one of my friends. She's always been pretty religious, and somehow we got on that subject. I'm not sure how we got on the scary side of things, but she started telling me about a dream she had a few nights before involving demons. She explained that demons are always watching us, which already scared the shit out of me. I don't like that. I don't like that. Stop that shit.
Demons are watching us. Demons are watching us from a distance.
Oh yeah. Okay. So that was already scaring the shit out of me, and then, and that went. They went to. Oh. And that's oh fuck. Let me start the whole sentence over again.
Let me tell you what's
that perfect song.
One of the
just got me
hardest
excited.
things for me in doing this podcast remotely and reading is I'm living alone and I don't talk to people ever.
Yeah.
Like I don't talk out loud anymore.
I know it's fun to like see you and catch up and read these things. So it's like I gotta fucking scream into this mic a bunch.
But I'm not like used to speaking anymore. So my tongue's like
Okay. So she explained that demons were always watching us, which already scared the shit out of me, and that when they want to scare and that when they want to scare you, they take shape of whatever scares you the most. Okay, think puppies. Whatever scares you the most. Nasty. So the night she had her dream, she had sleep paralysis. She said she opened her eyes and she saw the girl from The Exorcist on top of her and could feel the pressure on her chest. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's horrifying.
Not good.
She said that she yelled at the demon to go away. As she's telling me this, I'm honestly kind of thinking she's crazy until she tells me this. She said the next morning she was telling her parents about her dream. Her dad's face expression was very concerned, and he said, "That explains my dream then." Jesus Christ. He said that night he dreamt that he had awoken to a tall black demon-looking thing at the end of his bed that night.
Jesus.
Apparently, he told the demon, "This is a house of God, you need to leave." He saw the demon walk out and start walking up the stairs to where my friend slept. So her dad got up and told the demon again, "You need to leave." After yelling at it, he said it just disappeared. Fuck, dude, I have chills. This story scared me so much that, again, I didn't sleep for the whole night and had to watch The Office to make me feel better all night.
It
LOL.
always does.
That is so fucking creepy.
I mean, for the dad to like kind of chase the demon around is
to be
so
like, wait, no,
scary.
Leave the house, not just my room, the house, please.
Or what if he was
Whoa.
like, that's fine. I don't know her that well.
That's fine. She didn't come home
she was
at curfew, so go get her.
Wasn't it a friend or no? Sorry, I might have gotten confused.
It was her friend's dad.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
That is
Oof.
so.
And that idea of they come as the thing that scares you the most is so disgusting.
I don't like it. I don't
I
like it.
fucking hate it.
I don't like it at all.
Mine would be the wheelchair from The Changeling.
Oh,
That
that's
scares me to fucking death. I've died.
Would mine be like government forms that I haven't filled out?
Oh God, yeah, anything with the IRS where you're like, I don't understand this form.
Yeah, it would just be like, oh, you didn't do something.
And then a bunch of government forms landed on my chest and I couldn't breathe. Ew, That's a goddamn nightmare.
Okay.
Okay. Now my husband's story. For the beginning of his childhood, he grew up in Mexico. I have to say, if I ever go to Mexico, I will be more terrified of the ghosts and other paranormal creatures than any member of the cartel. LOL, dead serious.
They got some great stories down there.
Yeah, it's incredible. So this is about my husband's grandma's house. She and her husband, who has passed away, has lived in the house for a very long time. My husband and all of his family have all kinds of ghost stories from this house. The house is on land that was used for one of the Mexican wars, and it even has a giant stone wall said to be used to hide. The most interesting part of this house is the buried treasure.
We love to hear it.
When buying this land and house, his grandparents were told that there is buried treasure. Whoa.
And that it costs more because of the treasure, because when you find it, that's, a kickback that you would have gotten.
A little kickback.
Yeah.
And that's the only way to get it is you have to have your dead boss be cursed.
Yeah.
And whenever he hears music, he'll dance to that buried treasure.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that.
Okay.
There's buried treasure. His grandma didn't care much about it, but his grandpa from time to time would try digging it up. Whenever he would try to dig it up outside, weird things would happen to his grandma inside the house.
Oh.
She said her hair would be pulled and she would constantly be pushed. So she would have to go outside and yell at her husband to stop what he's doing. Once he would stop digging, the attacks would stop. Throughout the years of them living there, most people in the town knew about the buried treasure, so they would have people come to the house and ask if they could try to find it. And people were always so interested in the house. They always declined except for when a medium showed up to their house. I'm not sure why the medium came, but this is the story they tell me. Excuse me. When the medium came to the house, she knew immediately that there was buried treasure. But the man that buried the treasure cursed and killed a woman and placed her body on top of the treasure to keep it safe forever.
Oh my God.
She also told them, I know this is so fucked up. She also told them that it is possible to get the treasure, but first they have to travel to a church and they have to give up someone that they love.
What?
What is this? From this time on, his grandpa never looked for the treasure again because obviously they didn't want to give up anyone they loved. Oh, they did continue to live in that house, and she still lives in it. After being told about this, I asked why she's not afraid to live there if so much weird stuff happens. She explained, "Ghosts are not who you should be afraid of. The living is who you should be afraid of." Oof. Yeah, Grandma.
I've said it. I say it all the time.
You scream it at everybody walking by.
I'm more afraid of ghosts than you.
We haven't gone to Mexico to visit, but I know my husband wants to one day. I will make sure we do not stay in his grandma's house, LOL. I hope you read these stories, and even if you don't share them, thanks for listening to them. I do have more things to add, but I don't want to make it too long. I love the podcast. Keep it spooky, Alexis. Alexis, those were so good.
Those were so
Share more
good.
with us, please.
Gosh. Imagine going to a church and being like, this is my little cousin Danny. We're giving him away so we can get some treasure.
So we can get that fucking treasure, baby.
And the priest would be like, I don't really know how to handle this situation.
Yeah, and what am I supposed to do with this? I don't know.
You just keep him.
You do whatever. You keep him.
He'll probably die or burst into flames or something, but we're getting rich, bitch.
We want that treasure. We just read one last week.
Yes, about another buried treasure where it was like they had the property wrong. It was like a little bit over on another property.
And they saw like a spirit kind of being like over here.
Yeah, and and the other family actually needed it more.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so it all worked out. Wow, that's so fun.
Yeah.
Buried treasure. Oof.
Yeah, guys, this was so fun. I'm like looking at our emails right now, and since April, we have been sent, you guys, since we've all been in lockdown, you guys have sent us so many emails.
I'm so excited.
So happy to have them. It's like I said, I don't get to talk to people, so it's really nice to have this podcast.
It is very awesome
Yeah.
to be able to read these and just connect with Marcy and you guys during
Yeah.
this strange time.
Send us more. You've heard some about aliens, you've heard folklore, you've heard personal, dream, all kinds
urban
of stuff.
legends, all of that. Send in all of that. Like if there is a weird fucking house in the town you grew up, where you're like,
Yes.
well, I heard the old lady used to roam around in her wedding dress. I want to hear that.
We love
Give us
that
those
old bitch.
Havisham fucking
Yes.
tales.
Yeah, email it at to funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Yes.
Yeah.
Subscribe,
Rate,
rate,
review, all that
tell your
shit.
friends, all of it. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
It's always such a joy.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.